From the outset, high-performance team meetings are set up to be supportive and inclusive from the first few items in the welcome and the warm-up. During this time, the meeting chair restates the purpose for the meeting and how it fits into the organisation's bigger mission and goals. They also outline the key meeting ground rules, including openness and trust, balanced debate, competency over role, issues over personalities, and accountability and clear outcomes. The special role of meeting moderator helps the chair keep track of time and team dynamics. The moderator helps to keep the meeting on track through use of the red and yellow cards. The yellow card is issued as a caution to remind the group to get back on track, and the red card is issued to stop the room. Good moderators use a loud timer to help signal to the chair when it's time to move on from an item. If the chair feels that more time is needed for any item, they can overrule the moderator and reset the clock. Once a moderator has been assigned, everyone then completes their one-word barometer, which is, one by one, each team member speaks out how they're feeling right now in the moment. This helps for two reasons. Firstly, it allows people to sit back and reflect on what emotion they're bringing into the meeting. And secondly, it allows everyone in the meeting to put other people in their context. The final thing that everyone does before the meeting gets underway is to complete a conversation starter. Conversation starters are simple questions that allow everyone in the team to get to know each other that little bit better. The most important thing with conversation starters is to match the level of question with the current team's level of trust. Next, we move on to the first of our proactive items, the team-by-team update. Here, each team member is given a minute or two to let the group know the biggest things that are going on for them. We call this an exception report because it should only contain information that's relevant to the whole group and that there's no other way of knowing. The second of our proactive items is hot issues. Hot issues is a time-limited process that allows team members to raise and ventilate their issues or concerns and devise possible next steps. The first step in the process is to have pairs or groups of 3 write down the issues that are on their minds, either on a whiteboard or butcher's paper. Next, allow the group to vote for the hot issue that will be discussed by giving each group member 5 votes to place next to the item or items that they think are most important. Once voting has concluded, invite the group member whose issue was voted as number 1 to the front of the room to expand on their issue. Following this, invite the group to clarify the issue by asking questions that can be answered in a short sentence or in a yes or no format. Next, the group is to engage in a short solution-focused discussion, seeking to find next steps. Finally, to round out the 7-minute process, the person who originally raised the issue that was discussed is invited to address the group and provide a summary of the discussion and any takeaways.